Welcome back to another episode of Back to the Drawing Board, and today we're taking a deep dive into the Tennessee Titans. So as we know, the Titans just fired their coach. They hired Robert Saleh, which in my opinion, fantastic hire. I think that he did a great job with that 49ers defense that was banged up this past season and into the playoffs, carried them all the way through, and they still had one of the top defenses in the league. So I do like that. Obviously going to build his own coaching staff. I think they need to pair someone really well with Cam Ward. I do believe that Cam Ward is the guy in Tennessee. He showed a lot of flashes last year with little to nothing around him. So we're going to help him out today. We're going to help out Cam Ward. We're going to help out this whole team as a whole. We're going to go into the draft. So the Titans kind of need everything that, we all know that. They desperately need help on the defensive line. 4th overall pick. They're taking David Bailey out of Texas Tech. Huge get for them. He's a complete edge rusher, high upside. He can get off the line quick. He's strong, physical, everything that they need. Now moving on to the second round, I have him taking Omar Cooper Jr. out of Indiana. He's a fantastic route runner. 13 touchdowns with almost 1,000 receiving yards last year. This is a guy that's probably going to end up being the wide receiver one there. I know they have Calvin Ridley, but he didn't show too many flashes there last year. Calvin Ridley's a speed guy. We know that. Omar Cooper Jr., great route runner. I think that he's more of a wide receiver one in this offense once he flourishes and blooms. Now, moving on to free agency, $104 million in cap space. Wow, that's the most in the league. So obviously, you have a lot to do here. What do you do? Where do you start? You start by going out and getting an edge rusher and Odafe Owe. He's someone to pair with David Bailey. He's a huge get for this Tennessee defense. You're going to give him 3 years, $60 million. That should be enough to get him. I think beefing up that O-line is going to help out this defense just that much. And Saleh, he loves his defensive guys. Now, speaking of defensive guys, you're going to go out, you're going to try and get corner Alontae Taylor, right? The secondary isn't great, and they're in desperate need of help. He's a great corner piece, great cornerstone for this defensive side. 4 years, $40 million. He's a huge get for them. Now, a big-time reach here. Big-time reach. The Titans just lost their tight end to free agency. Assuming they don't try to re-sign him, I think a big-time signing for them would be tight end Isaiah Likely. He wants a new role. We know that. He's been behind Mark Andrews his entire career. He doesn't want that anymore. Great young quarterback in Cam Ward. He's going to want to go to a team that has that kind of upside, started with nothing. He's going to get a lot of target share, and he wants that. That's why he's going to be drawn to Tennessee here. He's going to be a hefty contract, though. You got to give him 4 years, $100 million. Very high unlikely. I think he is a great piece for any offense. He's flourished in his role. Even though he was behind Mark Andrews, he showed a lot of flashes. I think the Titans need to go out and get a guy like this. He's going to be that check down piece, that safety blanket that Cam Ward needs, and he's not just going to be going deep every play now. Now, with the leftover money that you have, you go out, you build an O-line for Cam Ward. The dude was sacked so many times last year. That can't keep happening. Then, with whatever leftover money you have, you try and get a slot guy like Wan'Dale Robinson for a reasonable contract. I don't think Wan'Dale is worth anything more than $8 million a year. He's shown flashes, obviously, but I don't think that he's worth that double-digit contract range. Now, all these moves should help the Titans get to a good, unironically 6 or 7 win record. But again, time can only tell. Saleh, his first year, we're going to see how he does. But that's going to do it for this episode of Back to the Drawing Board. I'm Alec Bean, and I will see you next week.